This math video is about how to use a protractor correctly. This is a protractor. As you can see, the protractor has numbers across the top going from 0 to 180. The numbers define the number of degrees the angle it is. You can measure an angle with a protractor by lining up the vertex with the small circle on the bottom of the protractor like this. Make sure the ray on the bottom is completely straight. Once the angle is lined up, the ray that is not straight will be pointing to a number. The top ray here is pointing to two numbers, 60 and 120. You can narrow it down from those two numbers to see how many degrees it is. It's either 60 degrees or 120 degrees. How do we know which number to trust? Well, we can use some common sense here. This angle is obtuse, so it will be more than 90 degrees. The number that is more than 90 degrees, 120, is the answer. So this angle is 120 degrees. Here is another example. If you use the protractor like we did with this angle, you can't use it there. You have to make sure that one ray is lined up with this dot. So you turn it around to make it look like this. So as we do what we did before, you can see that the ray is pointing to not really one specific number, but it looks like a 90-degree angle. But if you look closer, it's a little less than a 90-degree angle. You might think that it's a little more than a 90-degree angle, because when you think of an ascending order, you think it goes left to right. So it'll be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and a little more than 90 degrees. But I drew a line right here to make it look like the 90 is on the bottom. So even though when you think of numbers from 1 to 5, you think of left to right. So in this order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, left to right. You don't think of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going right to left. But you can see that with this here, that the 90 mark is on the bottom set of numbers. So it's going 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So it's right between 80 and 90. To me, it looks like an 88-degree angle. So 88 degrees, or you can round up. No, you can't round up to 90. So around 88 degrees is the answer. And that's how to use a protractor correctly.